Imagine a world where owning a home doesn't mean drowning in debt or paying outrageous rent for the rest of your life. What if I told you that you could own a high-tech, energy-independent, affordable home for less than the price of a decent car payment? Yes, you heard that right. Stick around, because this could completely change how you think about homeownership. By the middle of next year, or maybe the second half of the year, Elon Musk's revolutionary vision may finally be coming to life. And trust me when I say this isn't some whimsical dream or a publicity stunt. What you're about to see is the actual slide from a Tesla meeting, a slide that was leaked just last week. Today, I'm taking you inside the future, showing you exactly what Tesla engineers are building right now at Giga, Nevada. If you're over 55 and have watched, helplessly, as housing costs drain your retirement savings, then this could very well be the most pivotal video you watch this year. Let me be absolutely clear from the start. What I'm about to show you is not some rebranded boxable casita like the ones you've seen circulating on countless YouTube channels. Those videos are using outdated footage from 2017. What I'm unveiling to you today is Tesla's latest 2026 production model, crafted from leaked engineering documents from late 2025, filed under U.S. Patent US 2025-00004127. This is not a concept. It's not some unachievable fantasy. This is a real product, actively being assembled right now in Nevada. This isn't just another pipe dream or empty promise. This is solid steel, reinforced concrete, and a fully operational production line that is already bringing this vision to life. And just weeks ago, Elon Musk himself confirmed the timeline. If you are someone who seeks real stories of how innovation can transform our lives, hit that subscribe button and come along on this journey. Because what's inside this home? Well, it's not what you think. It might just blow your mind. The next great challenge facing our world today, one that affects millions, is housing. In 2024, the average American home cost 12 times the annual income of the average worker. In major cities like San Francisco and New York, even a modest apartment could cost you over $1 million. For millions of hard-working Americans, home ownership has become nothing more than a far-off fantasy. Instead, families spend decades paying rent for spaces that will never truly belong to them. This isn't just a financial problem, it's a societal crisis. Housing affects how people live, how they work, and how they raise their families. The American dream of owning a home has slowly slipped out of reach for so many. Elon Musk has been sounding the alarm for years, warning that if technology doesn't make housing affordable, progress will only benefit the fortunate few. This belief led Tesla to tackle an idea that many would deem radical. What if we could build homes the same way we build cars, on a massive scale, with precision, and at a fraction of the cost? Musk didn't just leave this idea as a thought experiment, he lived it. When Musk moved to Texas years ago to oversee the SpaceX Starbase project, he didn't choose to live in a grand mansion. No, he opted for a 400-square-foot modular home made by Boxable. Simple, portable, yet surprisingly comfortable. And for a billionaire who could afford any home in the world, this decision was shocking. It didn't make sense to many, but it revealed something profound. Musk realized that comfort isn't found in size. It's found in smart design and sustainability. That small home became the spark for what would later grow into the Tesla tiny house, an ultra-affordable, fully sustainable living space that champions energy independence and minimalist living. But it wasn't just a home, it was an experiment. Musk wanted to see if true happiness could come not from excess, but from freedom. He began envisioning a world where millions of people could live the same way, with the same simplicity, without sacrificing quality of life. Critics dismissed it as madness. Musk called it an experiment, a test to see how little a person truly needs to live fully. He realized the problem wasn't the people, nor was it the materials. It was a broken system, a system that required months of labor, hundreds of workers, and crippling debt just to put a roof over one's head. So Musk asked, if Tesla can reinvent the way we move, could it also reinvent how we live? That question ignited a quiet revolution, the birth of the factory that would build homes. And Tesla didn't approach this project like a traditional construction company. They approached it like engineers. Traditional housing is slow, fragmented, and expensive. Dozens of contractors, endless permits, and unpredictable timelines. Musk sought to eliminate all of that. Inside Tesla's automated factories, robots now fabricate entire housing modules. Walls, roofs, and utility systems, all with the same precision engineering that builds Teslas. Every part of the process is carefully controlled to ensure perfection. The materials used are unlike anything in traditional housing. Tesla uses high-strength steel, reinforced concrete, and insulation panels compressed under 265,000 pounds of pressure. This isn't your typical wood studs and drywall. Instead, the homes are built with aerospace-grade steel, at the same type used in commercial aircraft. These steel frames are powder-coated to resist corrosion, ensuring they'll last for decades, even in coastal environments. The wall panels are a high-strength concrete composite, compressed under 260,000 pounds of pressure, 10 times stronger than the concrete used in most residential foundations. But it's not just about the materials, it's about the automation. Tesla's production line is 94% automated, using second-generation Optimus robots. Every weld, every panel, every connection is measured to within 0.5 millimeters of tolerance. The result is a home that's fire-resistant, waterproof, and storm-proof, with a certified lifespan of over 60 years before major maintenance is needed. Once these homes are built, they're folded up, shipped on a Tesla semi-truck, and installed in just a few hours. What this process represents is a fundamental shift in the way we build homes. This is what Musk calls industrialized housing, a manufacturing process that could change the real estate industry just as Tesla transformed the automotive industry. It's not just about efficiency, it's about changing the way humanity builds for the future. But let's talk about the price. The base model, according to leaked internal pricing documents, is estimated at $5,983. Sounds incredible, right? But here's the catch. That price is for the core structure. No solar panels, no battery backup, just the engineered shell with basic utilities. You could live in it, sure. But after a lifetime of hard work, would this be the home you dreamed of? There are no contractors, no middlemen, and no marketing overhead. Each home is sold directly through Tesla's website. Just like ordering a Model 3. Thanks to Tesla's existing supply chains, batteries, solar panels, and logistics, the company can cut costs by up to 70% compared to traditional housing. Based on early delivery data, 89% of retired buyers are opting for the Complete Independence package, which includes everything they'd need for a fully sustainable lifestyle. This package includes the Generation 4 solar roof that powers the entire home, a Powerwall 3 battery system to keep you powered during outages, radiant floor heating to keep your feet warm without noisy furnaces, medical-grade air filtration, the same system used in hospitals, and fall detection flooring that automatically calls 911 if it detects you've collapsed. The price for this complete package is about $14,993. Tesla even offers 0% financing for 60 months, which breaks down to only $249.88 per month. Compare that to the $3,500 to $6,000 per month you'd spend on assisted living studios in California. And suddenly, this starts to make a lot more sense. Why, at just $249 per month, you're paying less than most people over 60 spend on prescription medications. It's less than a car payment, and unlike rent, after 5 years, you actually own something. No landlords, no leases, no surprise rent hikes forcing you to move at 70 years old. This isn't just buying a tiny house, it's buying independence. Musk didn't just theorize about this idea, he acted on it. When he moved to Texas several years ago to oversee SpaceX's Starbase project, he didn't opt for a sprawling mansion. Instead, he made the unconventional and surprising decision to live in a modest 400-square-foot modular home made by Boxable. Simple, portable, and surprisingly comfortable. For a billionaire who could have bought any home in the world, this decision shocked the public. It wasn't just surprising, it was a statement. Musk was showing that luxury and comfort don't have to come in large, extravagant packages. He proved that a home could be small yet fulfilling, and his choice revealed something far more profound. Comfort is not defined by size or extravagance. It's defined by intelligent design, sustainability, and simplicity. That small home, almost an afterthought for many, became the seed for something much bigger, a vision for the future of housing. It became the foundation for what would later evolve into Tesla's tiny house. A radically affordable, fully sustainable living space, designed with energy independence in mind and crafted for minimalist living. It wasn't just about building a home. It was about constructing a new way of living, one that challenged the very definition of what a home should be. But the Tesla tiny house was more than just a living space. It was an experiment. Musk set out to see if true happiness could be found not in excess, but in freedom. He began to envision a world where millions of people could live the same way, with the same simplicity and freedom, without ever sacrificing quality of life. Critics quickly called it madness, a risky experiment that was bound to fail. But Musk wasn't interested in what the critics had to say. He was focused on proving a point. An experiment to test the limits of what it means to truly live fully, to live not in excess, but in freedom and balance. Musk realized that the problem wasn't the people, nor was it the materials. It was a broken system. A system that made it almost impossible to own a home without going deep into debt, spending months in construction, and in relying on a vast network of contractors. Musk asked, "If Tesla can reinvent the way we move, why not reinvent the way we live?" That question sparked a quiet revolution, the beginning of the factory that would eventually build homes. It wasn't just about redesigning housing, it was about rethinking everything about how we build our lives. Tesla didn't approach this project like a traditional construction company. They approached it like engineers, visionaries, innovators, and problem solvers. Traditional housing is inefficient, fragmented, and incredibly expensive. It's a slow process with dozens of contractors involved, countless permits required, and timelines that seem to stretch endlessly. Musk wasn't content with accepting this broken system, but he saw an opportunity to disrupt the entire housing industry the way Tesla had disrupted the automotive industry. Inside Tesla's cutting-edge, fully automated factories, robots are now fabricating entire housing modules, walls, roofs, and utility systems, all with the same precision engineering that goes into every Tesla car. Each section is made with high-strength steel, lightweight concrete, and insulation panels that are compressed under an astonishing 265,000 pounds of pressure. This isn't wood studs and drywall. This isn't the traditional way of building homes. These homes are constructed using aerospace-grade steel, the kind that's used in the fuselages of commercial aircraft. These steel frames are powder-coated to resist corrosion, ensuring they'll last for decades, even in the harshest coastal environments. And then there are the wall panels, crafted from a high-strength concrete composite, compressed under 260,000 pounds of pressure. That's 10 times stronger than the concrete used in most residential foundations. These panels are incredibly durable, designed to withstand extreme weather conditions and natural disasters. The entire production line is 94% automated, using second-generation Optimus robots. Every weld, every panel, every connection is measured with incredible precision to within 0.5 millimeters of tolerance. What does this mean in practical terms? It means that each home is fire-resistant, waterproof, and storm-proof, with a certified lifespan of over 60 years before major maintenance is needed. It's built to endure. These homes aren't just structures. They're designed to last, providing security and safety for decades to come. But once these homes are completed, they are folded up, transported on a Tesla semi-truck, and installed in just a matter of hours. This transformation of home building into home manufacturing is nothing short of revolutionary. This is what Musk calls industrialized housing, a process so efficient, so streamlined, that it could fundamentally change how we think about real estate, just as Tesla has transformed the automotive industry. It's not just about speed and efficiency, it's about reshaping how humanity builds for its future, creating homes that are not just practical, but durable, sustainable, and built with cutting-edge technology. This process is not just for the few, it's meant for the many. With these homes, Tesla is creating a system where quality and innovation come together to offer something that was once out of reach for so many people: affordable, sustainable housing. The price is what truly sets this apart. According to leaked internal pricing documents, the base model of the Tesla tiny house comes in at an astonishingly low price of $5,983. This price is for the core structure of the house. No solar panels, no battery backup, just the engineered shell with basic utilities. Sounds incredible, doesn't it? But here's the catch. While you could live in it, would this really be the home you dreamt of after working your entire life to own one? Would you be content with just the basics? Tesla's goal is to eliminate the middleman, cut out all unnecessary costs, and streamline the entire process. So the homes are sold directly through Tesla's website, much like how you'd order a Model 3. By leveraging their existing supply chains, batteries, solar panels, logistics, and materials, Tesla can cut costs by up to 70% compared to traditional housing methods. So what do people actually want from these homes? Based on early delivery data, nearly 89% of retired buyers are opting for what's called the Complete Independence Package, which includes everything needed for a fully self-sustaining living experience. This package includes Tesla's Generation 4 solar roof that powers the entire home, the Powerwall 3 battery system that keeps the home powered during outages, radiant floor heating that keeps your feet warm without the need for noisy furnaces, medical-grade air filtration that ensures the air inside is clean and safe, and fall detection flooring that automatically calls 911 if it detects a fall. The total cost for this complete package? Around $14,993. Tesla even offers 0% financing for 60 months, which breaks down to just $249.88 per month. Now, when you compare that to the $3,500 to $6,000 per month it costs for assisted living in California, this suddenly seems like an incredibly affordable option. At just $249 per month, that's less than most people over the age of 60 spend on prescription medications. It's less than a decent car payment. And unlike rent, after 5 years, you actually own the home. There are no landlords, no lease renewals, and no surprise rent hikes that force you to move at 70 years old. It's a chance at true independence, freedom from the endless cycle of rent payments and increasing costs. But here's the kicker, the price. What most people aren't telling you, what you haven't heard anywhere else, is that Tesla's base model comes in at an astonishingly low estimated price of just $5,983, according to leaked internal pricing documents. This may sound like a dream come true, right? An affordable, fully engineered home for under $6,000. But before you get too excited, let me add an important detail. That price is for the core structure only. It includes the essential shell, walls, basic utilities, the skeletal frame. But it doesn't come with the luxuries you might expect. There are no solar panels, no backup battery system, no advanced climate control. Just the shell of a home ready for you to move in. You could certainly live in it, yes, but after working your whole life, is this really the home you want? After all the years spent in debt and paying rent, is the promise of owning something that minimalist really enough? When we imagine homeownership, we often dream of more than just the basics. We dream of comfort, independence, and freedom. And while the base model might give you a roof over your head, you might ask yourself, is that truly enough? Is that the legacy we want to leave? That's where Tesla's innovative approach shines. There are no contractors, no middlemen, and no costly marketing overhead. The entire sales process is streamlined. These homes are sold directly through Tesla's website, much like how you'd purchase a Model 3 car. No extra fluff, no unnecessary fees. By leveraging Tesla's vast network of existing supply chains, including their expertise in batteries, solar panels, logistics, and materials, the company can slash costs by up to 70% compared to traditional housing models. This isn't just about saving a few bucks. Tesla is using cutting-edge technology to reshape the entire industry. It's a no-frills, direct-to-consumer model that cuts out all the excess and offers you something real, something transformative. So, what do most buyers actually want when they order one of these homes? According to early delivery data, 89% of retired buyers are opting for something far more than just the basic shell. They're choosing what Tesla calls the complete independence package. And let me tell you, this package is truly a game changer. It's not just about the home itself, it's about how that home fits into the future of sustainable, energy-independent living. Let me break it down for you. First, the Generation 4 solar roof. So this roof doesn't just keep the weather out, it powers the entire home. Imagine your house producing its own electricity, free from the dependence on the grid. You can live off the sun, reducing your carbon footprint and eliminating that monthly electricity bill that only keeps going up. Then, there's the Powerwall 3 battery system, which ensures you're never left without power during an outage. Your home is always powered. No blackouts, no worries. And then comes the Radiant floor heating system. This is designed to keep your feet warm during the winter without the noise and clunky space of traditional furnaces. You won't hear the whirring of heaters or see bulky vents taking up valuable space. Instead, your floors will warm gently, naturally, and efficiently. And for those who have concerns about the air they breathe, the medical-grade air filtration system, which is the same kind used in hospitals, will ensure you and your loved ones are breathing the cleanest air possible. Imagine breathing air so pure that it almost feels like you're living in an oxygen-rich environment. And here's a feature that's truly revolutionary: fall detection flooring. This technology automatically contacts 911 if it senses that you've collapsed. For anyone living alone, particularly seniors, this feature is a game changer. It's not just a luxury, it's a life-saving technology. It's peace of mind, knowing that in an emergency, help is already on its way. The total price for this life-enhancing, fully sustainable package? Approximately $14,993. But here's the real kicker. Tesla offers 0% financing for 60 months. That means it breaks down to just $249.88 per month. When you compare this to the $3,500 to $6,000 per month you'd pay for assisted living studios in California, suddenly this starts to feel like a bargain. At just $249 a month, you're paying less than most people over 60 spend on prescription medications every month. It's less than a decent car payment. And unlike renting, after 5 years, you actually own something. No landlords, no lease renewals, no unexpected rent hikes that force you to uproot and move when you're 70 years old. After a lifetime of paying rent to someone else, this is the opportunity to break free from the cycle and own a piece of your future. You'll have the peace of mind that comes from owning something of your own, something you can leave to your children or grandchildren. Now, I know what you're thinking. Can it survive a real storm, hurricanes, earthquakes? Now, this isn't just some standard structure. This is a home built to withstand the harshest of conditions. Tesla's design has undergone rigorous wind tunnel testing, simulating wind speeds of up to 180 miles per hour. That's the equivalent of a Category 5 hurricane. And guess what? The structure held up beautifully, maintaining full integrity with zero catastrophic failures. But that's not all. This home carries an ICE-SAC 462 certification, the gold standard for modular housing. It's rated for Zone 4 seismic activity, meaning it's approved for the most earthquake-prone areas in the world, including places like California. The roof? Class A fire-resistant, which is the same rating required for commercial buildings. This is no ordinary home. It's built to thrive, even in the toughest conditions. Whether it's a hurricane, a wildfire, or an earthquake, and this house is ready to stand strong and protect you and your family. The walls aren't just built for resilience, they're also designed for efficiency. The composite materials used in construction make this home not just resilient, but highly energy efficient. Tesla's design ensures that it's as durable as it is sustainable. This home isn't just built to survive, it's built to thrive in the toughest conditions. No more worrying about the next storm, no more fearing the unknown. This home is your fortress, your sanctuary, no matter what nature throws your way. I've just shown you how Tesla is redefining what a home can be. The future of living is sustainable, energy efficient, and affordable. But the question remains, will you be part of this revolution? If you believe we're on the brink of something extraordinary, you can hit that subscribe button right now. And don't just be a viewer, be part of the future. Join us in exploring how innovation, technology, and creativity will reshape not just our homes, but the world we live in. Together, we can move beyond traditional living.